Can you comply with my request?
Where's your water department?
Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This would become a legal matter if you choose to go this route.
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, but before we get there, we have to look at a video made by Flat Derp. Oh, if you're not subscribed to his channel, go over and pay him some love and tell him thank you so much for this video, because it features two goats and it's really good. Many thanks to Flat Derp. Let's check out the video. Then we'll get into GoatBoy's letter he posted. Roll that clip.
Hey, how's it going?
Get lost, loser.
Sure. Righty. So with that being said, yeah, alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna whack them off.
What? You're not gonna whack me off, GoatBoy.
I prefer to do an oral request at this time. It's much easier.
Yeah, get fucked. Okay, bro, look. It's been a long day. Maybe you're dealing with some issues, can't find a mate, whatever it is. I'll let you off with a warning if you leave now.
You know, I always wondered about GoatBoy. He seemed a little odd to me. I didn't know he was like that, though. He got a purty mouth. What do you think?
He got a real pretty mouth, ain't he?
I do have a right to submit an oral request according to section 14. I prefer to submit an oral request at this time.
Dude, I don't swing that way. And you have no rights here on my cliff. Last warning, pal.
I can show you all the hairs that I grew around my nutsack.
Dude, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna prominently display you on the valley floor below.
Sure, did that upset you that I chose that I wanted?
I'm more creeped out than anything. No, you can't whack me off.
No, sir, I prefer to submit an oral request at this time. I have the right to submit an oral request. What is the reason why you're refusing to accept my oral request?
Well, it's been a long time since GoatBoy's been with a woman. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if he's ever been with a woman. Have you ever been with a woman, GoatBoy? But not to worry. After you finish your work here on Earth, you'll be rewarded with 4G virgin goats. Oh, wait a minute. They're out of virgin goats, I heard. Oh, dearie me.
Because I'm an actual goat, and you're just a GoatBoy. I'm from the Canadian Rockies, and you're from the Chicago Petting Zoo for Children. You're really starting to piss me off now.
LMAO, what the fuck?
Alright. Here, boy. Look, I got your block diagram. Come and get it, boy.
Allahu Akbar.
Thanks again to Flat Derp, man, that was hilarious. And that makes sense, too, because GoatBoy's a sucker for a block diagram. Yeah, he'd run right ahead at full speed. Let's take a look at the post he made on his YouTube channel. Oh, let's see, bad news. Oh, that's not a good way to start something, is it? Bad news. There are 3 YouTubers who decided to insert themselves in my business. Oh, GoatBoy, your business. During a time when I was investigating a dehumanization and anti-Semitic campaign mainly conducted by Dave Coulter. Oh no, that's me. Of Ohio, Dave Coulter of Ohio, a former government employee. I wonder if he's going to pull my records. I wonder if he's going to get my file. Oh no! Let's see. These 3 individuals, which I had no knowledge of, decided to create a hateful series. Let's see, lingering. Wait a minute. What does that say? A hateful series lingering from an ongoing. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, lingering from an ongoing retaliatory sexual harassment complaint, whereas they were creating images and videos of my face on the body of an animal, goat, as a form of humiliation and ethnic menacing. Oh, dearie me. Humiliation, ritual, and ethnic menacing. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I reached out to all 3 via email yesterday, and 2 of which, for the first time ever, reaching out and made it abundantly clear in good faith I wanted to speak with these individuals directly in order to figure out what their motive was on sharing and or attacking another content creator with dehumanizing rhetoric, misspelled. Yes, instead of having a reasonable conversation, all 3 What the hell does that say? Oh my God, I'm having trouble reading this. What the hell does that say? Okay. Anyway, apparently, they decided to double down and made it clear they are not interested in resolving harm committed. Instead, they continue to make a mockery. Well, I'm going to mock the way this is written because I can't read this shit. Instead of having a reasonable conversation, all three all decided to double down. Yeah, just missing some words in there. Anyway, they're not interested. They want to make a mockery. You know why they want to make a mockery, Georgie boy? Because you're a fool. You're a fool. That's the reason, plain and simple, boy. Well, let's carry on here. Therefore, as you know, the courts respect parties that have an agreement or conversation in private, but with these bad faith actors, they leave me no other choice but to include them on the ongoing hate and dehumanizing campaign being run by several YouTube users. To make it absolutely clear, 2 out of 3 of these people that I mentioned, I have never made any contact with, and I affirm they have not retaliated or responded in any way, shape, or form, except that I reached out for the first time ever via email yesterday, and since they are content creators, I want to make it very clear and offer them an opportunity of 7 days to make any further videos. Give them an opportunity to make any further videos about me. I think the word not is missing in there. He wants the word not to make any further videos. They're showing their subscribers if I ever antagonize or said anything about them, they cannot. Should be one word. Cannot's one word. I am basically, I hate that word, basically. I am basically wanting to prove that they can't and won't make any video about me, disparaging or even responding to them whatsoever, as they were trying to bait me because I am playing it right this time. I allowed them to carry on with their harm so I could turn around and so it could be turned around and be used against them, since they do not want to have a good faith conversation and continue and come to rationale. Man, this is tough to read. I'm telling you, this goat herder. Did you ever go to school? Was it goat school? You graduated from goat school? Continuing on, says you have 7 days to make a video about me, proving to your followers if I ever responded to you attacking me with racial rhetoric. Since you can't and since you won't, I expect you not to play victim when I hold you legally accountable. They will. Okay, so I guess he wants people to make a video proving something. I don't know, man. This doesn't make any damn sense. Overall, this will show that this is a one-sided fight. These people will attack and continue to attack if you say nothing, and will continue to attack. But one thing is for certain, I learned how these trolls operate, and the best thing to do is build a case on them until you're ready to handle them. This is the time now. Signed, Audit them with integrity, reality, and good faith. And then there's an hourglass. I guess the time is running out for us. Yeah, Audit them has integrity, reality, and good faith. I don't know what's the reality about it. The reality is that you're a dickhead. Is that the reality? I don't know. Are we supposed to be afraid? And he put the 3 names of the people in this post. I'm not going to put the people out there. I don't ever put names out here. Unless somebody's really done something to me, like Audit them, yeah, I'm going to put his information out here all day long. Yeah, you just wait, sweetheart. You think, it's all over. We haven't even started with your dumbass shit. Time is definitely running out, but it's running out for you, sweetheart, because I love you a long time for a book of money, okay? He thinks that's racist and that I'm sexually harassing him when I say that. Book of money, okay, yeah, okay. Now, if you don't believe me how crazy the boy is, stick around, because I got about a 5.5-minute video. It's a collection of clips. It shows just how stupid this boy is. Let's roll that clip and you decide.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Say it, come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you to film me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got a pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. And there may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I
don't have it. If you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You
You're
want to
a
say
scumbag. You're a piece of
why
shit.
I'm upset and stuff, and we're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.